Welcome back to Palangi 21. Today I will show you the list of black gay movies that you must watch. Holiday Heart is a 2000s American drama film directed by Robert Townsend. The story follows Holiday Heart, a gay African-American man who performs as a drag queen at a popular nightclub in Chicago. After his boyfriend dies, he becomes friends with a drug-addicted single mother, Wanda, and her young daughter, Nikki. Holiday offers them a stable home and becomes a much-needed father figure for Nikki. When the mother becomes addicted to drugs again, and after a series of bad relationships, Holiday tries his best to protect them from the criminal environment around them. You can watch this on Prime Video and Apple TV. Gun Hill Road is a 2011 American drama film written and directed by Rashad Ernesto Green. The story follows ex-con Enrique, who returns home after a stint in prison. His wife Angela has had an affair while he was away, and his daughter Vanessa, who is a young trans woman in the process of transitioning and coming out, is navigating her life through a bigoted environment, leaving Enrique with decisions to make regarding his family's future. You can watch this on Tubi and Prime Video. Paris is Burning is a 1990 American documentary film directed by Jenny Livingston. The documentary explores the elaborately structured ball competitions in which contestants, adhering to a very specific category or theme, much like a fashion model parades a runway. The balls are viewed as sites for performance, fame, and exclusive celebrity status in the subculture of queer Black and Latino folks, who are rarely afforded the opportunity to exist in mainstream culture. The film also explores how its subjects deal with issues such as AIDS, racism, poverty, violence, and homophobia. You can watch this on Max, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Strange Fruit is a 2004 American drama film, written and directed by Kyle Schickner. The story follows New York attorney William Boyles, who has escaped the Louisiana bayou of his childhood. But he must return to investigate the death of a childhood friend who, like Boyles himself, was both black and gay. You can watch this on Prime Video. Noah's Ark Jumping the Broom is a 2008 American romantic comedy drama film written and directed by Patrick Ian Polk. The story follows Noah, Alex, Ricky, Chance, and their significant others who travel to Martha's Vineyard for a weekend wedding getaway. Drama ensues as one by one their relationships start to crack under the pressure of closer examination. Newly successful screenwriter Noah looks to his friends for advice as he prepares to move his relationship to a more serious level, while struggling to keep his first studio movie alive. But the friends are of little help as they juggle their own issues. Elder statesmen Chance and Eddie attempt to scratch their 7-year itch, but worry their marriage has permanently lost its spark. And Playboy Ricky flaunts his barely legal college student fling in the face of his monogamous friends, but hides a surprising secret that threatens to rock the house. You can watch this on Vimeo. Punks is a 2000s American drama film directed by Patrick Ian Polk. The film follows the trials and tribulations of a group of gay African-American friends. The never-ending search for Mr. Right takes a surprise detour into totally unexplored territory with punks. This sparkling, rhythm and blues-driven romantic comedy is the story of 4 close-knit friends trying to find that mythical relationship that will finally make things right. You can watch this on Prime Video. Love Don't Live Here is a 2016 American drama film written and directed by Michael Odom. The film tells the story of Reggie Love, a man whose life drastically changes once he becomes severely ill. Not so easily willing to succumb to his decaying yet humbling new life, Reggie finds himself not only fighting for his health, but also unearthing harsh truths about himself and the relationships he holds dear. You can watch this on Deku, Tubi, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Femme is a 2023 British thriller film written and directed by Sam H. Freeman and Ng Choon Ping. The story follows Jules, who has a place among London's celebrated drag artists. One night after a show, he steps out to get some cigarettes and is brutally attacked by a man with a gang of his friends. Although Jules is able to recover physically, he withdraws from the outside world. Months later, he recognizes his attacker by chance in a gay sauna. Without makeup and wrapped only in a towel, Jules is able to approach the other man incognito and find out who he is. He begins an affair with the closeted Preston, with a plan to take his revenge. You can watch this on Hulu, Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. The Skinny is a 2012 American romantic comedy drama film directed by Patrick Ian Polk. The film tells the story of 5 friends who are Brown University classmates, 4 gay men and 1 lesbian, as they reunite in New York City for a tumultuous gay pride weekend. Magnus, an affluent young medical student, is happily in a 5-month relationship with his boyfriend Ryan. Magnus's Brown University college friends join him in New York City for gay pride for the weekend. Lesbian Yale University PhD student and gay porn aficionado Langston. Innocent and sometimes childlike Sebastian, who has just come back from a year in Paris paid for by his parents' trust fund. Promiscuous Kyle, who lives in Los Angeles and enjoys a career in film production. And witty and sarcastic Joey. You can watch this on Peacock, Tubi, and Prime Video. The Wound is a 2017 South African drama film directed by John Trengove. The story tracks a closeted relationship between two men in the context of the Xhosa initiation ritual of Ulwaluko. Sholani is a factory worker, joins the men of his community at the annual ceremony in the mountains of Eastern Cape. In addition to serving as a mentor to the initiates, Sholani looks forward to the event as it provides him the opportunity to re-establish his sexual and romantic relationship with Vija. When Sholani is assigned to be the mentor of Kwanda, a young man from Johannesburg, he quickly realizes that Kwanda is also gay. And Kwanda soon realizes the nature of the relationship between Vija and Sholani. Tensions soon emerge between the three. You can watch this on Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Naz and Malik is a 2015 American drama film written and directed by Jay Dockendorf. The film follows two high school friends, Naz and Malik, who spend a hot summer day bopping around Bedford to Stuyvesant hustling lottery tickets, as well as trying to make sense of their new and highly secretive romantic relationship. Over the course of the afternoon, the boys' petty though illicit small-time scheming, along with their secretive dashes into alleyways to kiss, sets a high-strung FBI operative named Sarah Mickle on their tail. Having observed the teens' erratic and mountingly tense behavior, Mickle worries these two may in fact be radicalized Muslims, and surveils them as they go through their day. Naz and Malik's carefree afternoon starts to darken when they realize they've given Mickle different alibis, and the boys begin to panic about being uncovered by their families. You can watch this on Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Blackbird is a 2014 American drama film directed by Patrick Ian Polk. The film is adapted from the novel of the same name by Larry Duplochen. Set in a small Baptist community in the south of Mississippi, the story follows a 17-year-old high school senior and talented singer who juggles with his sexuality and religion, while also dealing with the disappearance of his younger sister as it tore his family apart. You can watch this on Tubi, Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Brother to Brother is a 2004 American drama film written and directed by Rodney Evans. The story follows black art student Perry, who lives in the college dormitory at Columbia University, after his homophobic parents kick him out of home when they discover he is gay. He is romantically pursued by another student, but his prospective boyfriend, who is white, says something he considers racist, so he ends the relationship. At a social loose end, Perry befriends an elderly impoverished man named Bruce, whom he discovers was an important figure in the Harlem Renaissance. Through recalling his friendships with other important Harlem Renaissance figures Langston Hughes, Aaron Douglas, Wallace Thurman, and Zora Neale Hurston, Bruce chronicles some of the challenges he faced as a young black gay writer in the 1920s. Perry discovers that the challenges of homophobia and racism he faces in the early 21st century closely parallel Bruce's. You can watch this on Prime Video and Apple TV. Rustin is a 2023 American biographical drama film directed by George C. Wolfe. The film tells the story of the gay civil rights activist Bayard Rustin. He is influenced by the speeches, thoughts, and actions of Martin Luther King. When given the task of organizing and coordinating a freedom march of around 100,000 people to the White House, he puts his heart and soul into it. His enthusiasm and infectious energy motivates his co-workers to put in their best, resulting in a successful walk for civil rights. You can watch this on Netflix. The Inspection is a 2022 American drama film written and directed by Elegance Bratton. The story follows a young gay black man who is rejected by his mother and with few options for his future, decides to join the Marines, doing whatever it takes to succeed in a system that would cast him aside. But even as he battles deep-seated prejudice and the grueling routines of basic training, he finds unexpected camaraderie, strength, and support in this new community, giving him a hard-earned sense of belonging that will shape his identity and forever change his life. You can watch this on Netflix, Hulu, Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Moonlight is a 2016 American coming-of-age drama film written and directed by Barry Jenkins. The film presents 3 stages in the life of the main character: his childhood, adolescence, and early adult life. When a child, Chiron lives with his single crack addict mother Paula in a crime-ridden neighborhood in Miami. He is a shy, withdrawn child and being neglected by his mother, who is more concerned about getting her fixes and satisfying her carnal needs than taking care of him. Because of these issues, he is bullied, the slurs hurled at him which he doesn't understand beyond knowing that they are meant to be hurtful. Besides his same-aged Cuban-American friend Kevin, he is given what little guidance he has in life from a neighborhood drug dealer named Juan, who can see that he is neglected, and Juan's caring girlfriend Teresa, whose home acts as a sanctuary away from the bullies and away from Paula's abuse. With this childhood as a foundation, he may have a predetermined path in life, one that will only be magnified in terms of its problems when he reaches his difficult teen years, when peer pressure affects what he and many of his peers do, unless he follows Juan's advice of truly making his own decisions for himself. You can watch this on Netflix, Hulu, Fandango, Prime Video, and Apple TV. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notification.